Good morning, camera. It's Friday. That makes it Film My Life Friday, the Friday in which I film my life. Today, there are such activities as a football game. Do I know where the football game is? No, but I'm probably going to go to it. Also, I'm carrying more stuff than usual because a friend of mine left a textbook on the bus yesterday, and it's hurting my back a little bit. But I get to give that to him at lunch. Also, I left a book in one of my classes yesterday, and I have to find that. It was a library book, and also I really want to read it. So, basically today's just gonna be action-packed. Here we go. The book was not in the Lost and Found, so now I get to go retrace my steps from yesterday. I'm kinda not looking forward to this. So Rachel, how about last night's episode?
Maddie and Perry's still gone. Carmela's so mad, and my ship is dead. It's just dead.
Yeah.
I'm very distraught.
Yeah.
It's dead, Eric. It's dead. I mean, it'll probably get resurrected, but it's dead. I have to go to the library.
Okay, I gotta say, so's Carmela, and that doesn't seem to be putting a damper in her social life. It wasn't in my English room. It also wasn't in my Latin room. So now I get to walk all the way through the mosh pit to the other side and check my history room. Good morning, Zach. Why are you wearing shorts? And Julia. I can see the book. I can literally see the book. Can I get to the book? No. Good morning, Caroline.
Good morning, Aaron.
So how about last night's episode of Carmilla?
Okay, I didn't actually watch it because I was tired and I napped and I slept and then I did some work.
Honey, you got a big storm coming.
I'll watch it now.
That's not good.
It just happened. Things got bad. I have feels right now. Too many feels. You were right. There was a storm coming.
Yeah.
I need Tuesday.
Like now.
I need Tuesday right now. I saw the thing that's the season ended October 15th and I almost cried.
You mean we have a couple weeks to resolve all of this plot?
Yeah.
We're gonna die.
Save.
I got my book back. I would like to personally thank Abby and Masha for getting me my book back, and India for the personality. So, how about last night's episode of Carmilla?
Oh my gosh!
So how about
I watched them all last
Steven
night.
Universe last night?
I did too. My brother
It was so good.
It was so good. Hey.
But Carmilla, that was rude. That was rude.
I actually cried. Can someone please give Natasha an award?
ASAP.
Now?
Just got out of psych class. Now I'm gonna go to apes class. It would seem as though by Tuesday I have to have 28 objectives worth of notes. So in all likelihood, Saturday is gonna be spent just me taking notes. I guess I got myself into this. The school day's over.
Yes, correct.
Hello, Benjamin.
Hello, Eric.
You ready for a bus ride home? Doesn't fucking matter. The bus will come when it fucking feels.
As usual.
It could be there right when we get there. More likely, it's gonna take half an hour. Plus.
I'll probably drive next year.
You could drive me.
Drive.
You could drive me there.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know how much you trust me to drive you, but
I trust you to drive me more than you trust me to drive you.
you don't know.
You shouldn't trust me to drive you. I'm actually an okay driver, but I'm so racked with anxiety every time I drive that, like, having another person in the car, I'd probably just steer it into another mailbox.
Isn't that what happened?
Yes. No, but like, most people would have been like, oh, I hit a mailbox, oops. I lost the ability to function for like 2 days. So what we've learned is, Eric shouldn't drive, the end. And somehow I managed not. What?
Did you miss your bus?
Well, I mean, Ben's still here, so probably not.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I've
two
just
people.
been sitting here listening the whole time.
Cool.
I like listening.
Ben, why do you have this giant container of granola?
I'm a terrible human being.
Like, crunchy granola is not generally that literal.
I may or may not have pulled this out in the middle of math class and started eating some granola.
Wow, you can now find Ben at your local Trader Joe's. Or like a park.
Or your local,
doing yoga
or,
like an asshole.
Or your youth hostel.
So we read the back of the granola, and apparently it's fucking horrible for you.
Yeah.
Why must good crunchy companies lie to their good crunchy consumers? Oh wait, because it makes them a lot of money. Yeah. I've so far today done 2 of the things I listed this morning. I got my book back, so I can read that. And I gave Ben back his textbook and such, even though he almost left it on the bus again and I had to yell at him. Well, I didn't have to yell at him, I chose to. But I'm going to do the 3rd thing I listed this morning, which was go to the football game, in a bit. First I'm going to rest, though, and, like, read this. You know when you know something's going to be problematic, and you know it's going to give you a headache, and you are just like, I'm going to read this. Even though you know you're not going to be happy afterwards because you're just antagonistic towards yourself more than anyone else. Well, I just basically spent the last hour reading Focus on the Family book reviews. You know, Focus on the Family, that organization that, you know, thinks I'm going to hell and encourages parents to let people like me know we're going to hell. And is also conservative in a religious context about more or less every other issue. And who is obviously gonna make me angry if I'm reading stuff they wrote. Yeah, that. One great thing about my parents is that sometimes in the fridge you'll just find crackers and leftover delicious clam dip that they made for an event and didn't eat all of. And now you get to have it as a snack before you go to a football game. Wow, that's thicker than I expected it to be. My outfit for the football game looks like this. It's very similar to what I was wearing beforehand. I just swapped out the brown sweater for the blue flannel, that's what it's called, and put on a ball cap. Because, well, I don't know, ball caps aren't super southern, but this definitely isn't. So we're gonna go with this for tonight, and it'll be lovely. I made it to the football game. You can tell because this way you can hear the screams of the fallen. And the band. Hello, Chloe. Hi. We're in a very crowded place.
Yeah,
The outskirts of the student
but I
section.
look fucking cute,
You do.
so it's okay. I look.
Like a white boy. We were chanting about how much we were winning.
I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win. The score is now 30-31 in East's favor. Fuck that.
How are you, Sydney?
Pretty good. I mean, yeah, I was like, pretty good day, I guess.
Are you ready to enjoy a break that's gonna last like half as long as any of the other quarters?
No. I mean, I have band again tomorrow, so. Oh my god!
You just witnessed a near-death experience on video. Did you feel God?
I felt God coming and reaching out to me.
And being
my
like,
time.
Sydney, you're done.
It was my time. Oh my god, I hate mascots. I hate mascots. I hate mascots.
Oh, wow.
Is he here? Oh my god, he's right here. Oh my mascot.
Have we revealed a new fear in Sydney?
I don't like mascots of any kind. They're so creepy.
How about the Reagan one?
Oh my god, I have nightmares about him.
Julie has nightmares about such things as balloons. Eric, you didn't have to bring fucking balloons into this. One time Julie was balancing a balloon on her nose and I popped it while it was on her nose. She didn't talk to me for a couple days.
Eric's a little bit of a jacknut.
Hello, Christina.
Oh my god, Eric! Stop!
This is Christina. She's my friend.
This is Julie, she's my friend. And guess what? We both play Piccolo.
It's fun.
Oh my god, that was that green guy, right?
What?
Piccolo.
What are you talking about?
You know, the green guy from Dragon Ball Z. Named Piccolo.
I'm Sydney and I don't know.
Oh, hello, I'm Christina.
I'm Sydney.
I play Piccolo.
He's my friend. What if in the English language L's were replaced with L's? So it'd be like, I love you. My name is Julie Daniel Lucas.
Can you imagine the fuckboys though? Lady.
I'm too tired.
I don't need this.
M&M's. Are those even M&M's? What candy are they?
Skittles.
We're down by 3. We have about 5 minutes left. Let's see if we can pull this back. That was a timeout? Oh, dear. Now, we're here with Olivia, who actually knows what football is about. Why are we not playing with the clock still moving?
Because if they are on the field and it is in motion, then the clock is still running. But if there is a timeout or there is like refs are reviewing or something, then the time is paused.
So they're running out of clock intentionally.
Pretty much, yeah.
And is there anything we can actually do about that?
Hope and pray that they're not bad people. I had another word, but this is gonna be mine.
So Chloe, some bad shit happened.
Yeah,
Do we just have to like wait the last 40 seconds now?
I'm going to. Oh my god, every time.
You see, we'd be better off putting 16 in. Eric, we just lost.
Chloe, the next time we hang out, you should maybe not dress like such a hoe.
I am a hoe.
I'm home now. I drank some water. I ate some more clam dip because it's really good clam dip. And now I'm gonna unwind with some internet use. A special thanks to Olivia and family for getting me home from the football game safely. To Ben for not forgetting his textbook again, although he almost did. And to Masha and Abby for getting me my book back. And now it's time for the video to end because recording things keeps me from relaxing 100%. So, thank you. That is all. We'll talk to you soon. Goodbye.